Last night, the Rangers played the Islanders in the first preseason game of the year. The Rangers won 4-1. I want to go into detail about some things, not too much because it was preseason, but I want to talk about some things that stuck out to me. From the drop of the puck, it was a quick start, both teams trying to find their feet. Guys who were playing for a spot were competing hard. Early on, Igor made a few good saves. It was good to see him getting back to it. Brian Carpenter had a turnover, which caused Igor to make those nice saves. Jimmy Vesey had a really nice couple plays early in the first. Aside from his goal that he scored, I thought Vesey looked pretty good. Brendan Othmann got hit by Alexander Romanov. His nose started bleeding, and then after that, Brendan Othmann found his game. By the way, Bobby Trivino can fly. I was very impressed with how good he can skate. And then as the whistle was blown for an Islanders penalty, Brendan Othmann got his revenge and hit one of the Islander players. I enjoyed seeing that fight from Brendan Othmann. And back to the Jimmy Vesey. He said in the postgame he doesn't know even if he makes a team if he does get power play time, but he did look pretty comfortable on that power play. He ends up scoring the first goal of the preseason for the Rangers. It was a nice sharp angle shot off of Varlamov's mask and into the net. The goal reads, Vesey on the power play from Filipino, and Brendan Othmann gets his first NHL point preseason. What impressed me about the Rangers game was how they were able to cycle the puck in the offensive zone. It's something that I was impressed with last year. The top line of Kreider, Zibanejad, and Kakko were able to keep a puck in the offensive zone. Trouba shoots it towards the net, and obviously Chris Kreider is there to tap in the rebound. 2-0. I like seeing the veterans do what they do every night during the regular season, even though it was just preseason. Chris Kreider scores, assists from Jacob Trouba, and it's 2-0 Rangers. Adam Sikora, he was a feisty guy last night. He ended up taking 2 penalties, both in the offensive zone, and his first one came in the first period. He gets called 2 minutes for hooking, and the Rangers to the penalty kill. I like the way the penalty kill played last night. They had a lot of opportunities in the third period, and I like that Kaapo Kakko got a look on the penalty kill. From that great first penalty kill, Mika Zibanejad was able to chip a puck up through the neutral zone into the Islanders zone. Brendan Othmann wins a race and feeds one over to Kandre Miller. It was a beautiful pass. Would love to see that from Othmann in the future. And Kandre Miller, a guy who we talked about last season as taking a step forward as a defenseman. I talked about in his player preview this past preseason. Now, this guy's going to take another big step, and let me tell you, he was the most dynamic player last night for the New York Rangers. He was all over the ice. His skating looks like it absolutely exploded from last season, and it looks like he got stronger as well. He scores a goal. It's shorthanded from Othmann again and Zibanejad. In the second period now, Igor Shesterkin had to make a big save off Matthew Barzal early after Jacob Trouba misplayed the puck in the neutral zone. A line I want to talk about, who I thought also had a good second period, was the Vesey Hedl Kravtsov line. I thought they did a very good job at containing the puck in the offensive zone. Not too much off the rush, but they were the best line, in my opinion, of keeping the puck in the offensive zone and cycling it well. Bobby Trivino got a little physical with Wotherspoon of the Islanders after an icing call. They both served 2 minutes for roughing. I like the little edge that Bobby Trivino plays with. I think it's a very big factor in his game. He said before the game that he likes to play with guys like Reeves and Carpenter who play his style of game. Trivino is significantly smaller, but I love seeing the confidence from him. I just talked about how Hedl, Vesey, and Kravtsov did a good job in the offensive zone. Well, the first line didn't do a bad job of that either. Zac Jones makes it 4-0 thanks to the Zibanejad line once again cycling the puck well in the offensive zone. After the fourth goal for the Rangers, Varlamov is pulled. Skarik comes in, 22-year-old Jakob Skarik comes in for the New York Islanders. I thought he was very good. I think that was the plan, like I said, to bring him in halfway through the game all along, as was Igor Shesterkin. He was also pulled halfway through the game, and Dylan Garand comes in. So the final line in the first 25 minutes of Igor Shesterkin's preseason, 14 for 14 on the saves. The Jones goal is from Kakko and Schneider. Robin Salo gets the Islanders on the board towards the end of the second period off of a face-off win by the Islanders. He's able to fly it towards the net. Kind of had a seeing eye. No one really saw it. Garand couldn't pick it up, and it ends up in the back of the net. 4-1 at the end of the second period. Rangers get caught with too many men early in the third. They go on the penalty kill. I thought they did a very good job. Garand made a couple big saves. But another thing that really impressed me was the Rangers got another shorthanded opportunity. Again, it's not against the Islanders' top power play unit, but it was good to see that the Rangers are trying to be aggressive on the kill. Maybe it's just a little jitters of the first preseason game, but Kreider ends up getting a chance right in front of the net. Completely robbed by Jakob Skarik, in my opinion, save of the game. The Rangers kill it off, and then they get on the penalty kill once again. Adam Sikora, his second offensive zone penalty, and the Rangers did a good job of killing that as well. Garand with a few good saves. Let's go through some of my takeaways from this preseason game. Kandre Miller was incredible. He was all over the ice, and I liked his game on all ends. On Jimmy Vesey's power play goal, Kandre Miller was in the offensive zone behind the net, trying to win a battle that eventually found Jimmy Vesey. I thought it was an amazing play by him, smart as well. I want to see him maybe try to get into the offensive zone a little bit more this year. I thought the defense core was very good. Zac Jones, more of an offensive minded. We saw that tonight as well. His anticipation was good too. I like Libor Hayek's game. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't think it was that bad. I thought both goalies for the Rangers were good as well. And my favorite line of the night from the preseason game 1 was the Vesey, Hedl, Kravtsov line. I want to see a little more offense from Vitaly Kravtsov. On the power play, I feel like he was a little hesitant, maybe a little uncomfortable. New system, of course. I want to see him maybe try to find that offensive side of the game. I thought he did a good job cycling the puck in the offensive zone, as that whole line did. I wouldn't mind getting a peek at those three guys again. Probably not going to see it though. The first line, Mika, Kreider, and Kakko, very good off the rush. Overall, I'm happy that hockey's back. I didn't want to dive too much into this game. I wanted to really give like a recap of what happened, as well as my opinion. One big key though for me, which I want to take from this game seriously, is that Mika Zibanejad was 70% off the draw and Filipino 60%. Could that be a sign of what's to come? Has Vincent Trocheck changed the way that they take faceoffs? That's literally the only serious thing I want to take from this game, was that the Rangers did a good job at faceoffs. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please leave a like down below. Rangers Bruins tonight at 7 o'clock. Preseason game number 2. I'll see you guys later.